Hey guys, welcome back to my channel. I'm Kayla and today we are going to be sublimating on some mugs that I found at Hobby Lobby. It's been a long time since I've been into a Hobby Lobby. My closest Hobby Lobby is like an hour away, and I apparently have been living under a rock because I didn't realize that they had stuff that you can sublimate. Apparently Michael's does too. I was in Michael's the other day and I grabbed this really cute glitter coffee mug. However, when I went to put it in my press to figure out what pressure it would be at, the handle snapped off. So that's fun. So I guess we're not going to do this mug today. I'm going to have to go get a different one and do this all on my own. I was excited because it's so cute and glittery. And yeah, it just completely snapped off the handle. So that's fun. This was going to be a video on sublimating cups from Hobby Lobby and Michael's, but now it's just going to be sublimating on cups from Hobby Lobby. I found two different sizes at Hobby Lobby. I found this 20 ounce size and then this 12 ounce size. So I have two different cup presses. I have a tumbler press and a regular coffee mug press. Of course, I can't just use one for both cups because they don't both fit in the same thing. This only fits in the tumbler press because the coffee mug press is isn't wide enough to cover everything. And this, for some reason, doesn't fit in the tumbler press. I thought it would. I thought I would have no problem. But it's basically just for the skinny tumblers, and this is too wide and I can't get it to close. So we're going to be using two different cup presses today, the tumbler press and the mug press, okay? I have two different designs printed out. I was going to do this floral design on the glitter cup, but now we're going to use it on this white one and see how it turns out. And then this big one, we are going to be using this design right here, this super cute Padres design. Obviously we know from sublimation it's a little faded right now, but once we press it onto the cup it will be really bright and vibrant. These are the City Connect colors for the Padres, so this is going to be like a really cool teal and yellow and hot pink. And here is the flower design up close. I was really excited to use this one on the silver glitter to see how it would pull the colors. You know, that we have some light colors and some dark colors, but I'm sure on the white cup it's just gonna be super vibrant. So for this today, you're obviously gonna need your design. You're gonna need scissors to cut out your design because obviously when you print it, there's a lot of excess paper around, so you're gonna need that. You're gonna need your cups that you're sublimating on. Make sure they are actual sublimation cups, not just regular coffee cups from the dollar store or anything like that. They have to be sublimation cups. You have to make sure you have heat tape because we have to tape our design to the cup. And then you're gonna need butcher paper. Once we tape our design in place, we're also gonna tape butcher paper around the cup to make sure no ink that comes through the paper gets onto our press, because the next time we press something, it'll transfer onto that. So butcher paper helps keep the ink on the cup that you want it to. I also got this sublimation can cooler, you know, koozie. I don't know what I'm gonna put on it yet. I just have it here. We're not subbing that today, but it's just on my desk. So let's go ahead and take our wrappers off. It has instructions directly on the wrapper. This one says 356 degrees Fahrenheit for 60 seconds with light to medium pressure. Okay. And then this one says 360 degrees Fahrenheit for 60 seconds. Now, I don't have any sort of like alcohol wipes or anything, which is what I would normally use when I press a cup. So I'm just gonna wipe it with my hand. I know there's oil on my hands, but just make sure it's free of lint. If you want to, you can take a lint roller to it, make sure there's no lint on it, because if there is, when you press it, it'll be like a little blue squiggly line. So I'm just gonna loosely wipe it real quick. So take the lids off. Okay, let's tape the little one first. And what I like to do when I place it is I like to make sure there's an even amount of space on both sides of the handle. So you can see how I have it here. There's a little bit more space on this side than this side. It's not very even, so I'm gonna scoot it over just a little bit. Okay, there we go, and that looks even to me. I hope you guys can see that on the camera where the paper ends. To me, that looks really even from the handle. We don't want it closer to the handle on one side than the other. We want it to look as even as possible. And then we're going to tape it in place. Now we're gonna do the large one. I printed this in two different sizes because I wasn't sure. Oh, I guess this printed twice, because I wasn't sure exactly how I wanted to do it. This isn't exactly a tumbler wrap. It was a 12 by 12 like digital scrapbooking paper, but I thought it would be really cute on a cup, so that's why I'm using it. So I'm kind of just improvising on this one. So we're just gonna run with it. The only thing that stinks about this is because this is a seamless design, but above and below the handle there's gonna be a white space, but I think it's still gonna turn out really cute. So I'm gonna tape it where I want it. I'm not gonna worry about cutting this off or anything. I am going to tape the bottom edge so it's not super loose. Now we're gonna wrap it in our butcher paper. Okay, so I'm just gonna cut a small sleeve like this, and then figure out how long I need it to be, and then cut. Okay, so you can see it completely covers my whole image right here. And then we're going to tape in place. And then same thing for our bigger cup. Going to see what size we need. And cut accordingly. So making sure all of our design underneath is completely covered. Going to tape. So those are covered. So now we're gonna go over to our heat press. I'm gonna do the big cup first in my tumbler press because honestly that's just what I have plugged in now. So I'm gonna go ahead and get that warmed up and we'll go over to the press. Here's that mug up close so that you can see what happened. It was such a cute cup. I mean, it's even glitter on the bottom, the handle was glitter, and it just snapped right off trying to figure out what pressure I needed. It was so sad. Okay, so it is warmed up and I have it set for 60 seconds. So we are going to put it in and see how it turns out. Make sure it's completely covered. There we go. So I'm on a roll with busting the handles off of these things. Yeah, that was fun. Let's see how well it's subbed, even though we lost the handle. I had some issues getting the press to close. I don't understand why, because when I did it before I even turned it on, I was able to close it just fine, but this time I snapped the handle off, so that's fun. Oh, that's hot. Oh my gosh, it subbed great. This is really forking hot. Okay, so it subbed absolutely amazingly. So since this is just for me, I'm gonna super glue the handle back on and just run with it. But yeah, I'm really, really happy with how that subbed. I have some spots, I don't know, let me turn this around. I don't know if you can see on this right here, like on the very edge, we have a little bit of fading, but it's not around the whole edge, which is nice. It's just that one edge. But I think it turned out awesome. I'm totally still gonna run with this, but I'm gonna have to figure out how to not make the handles pop off. But I think this turned out super cute. All right, let's do the smaller cup. I'm gonna unplug my other heat press and then we'll do the smaller cup. Okay, so the handle stayed safely on this one. Let's check how well it subbed. Okay, not too bad, not too bad. I have, oh, that's just the paper. Okay, I have some weird paper remnants on the bottom, but I think that turned out really pretty. The colors are all super, super vibrant. I have this weird like white dusting. I don't know if you guys can see that on the edges. I've never had that before, but it seems to come off. So let's just glue this back on. Let me figure out which side's the top. Does it matter? Maybe it doesn't matter. I don't know. Okay. I have no idea if this is gonna work, but this is the only super glue I have, Loctite. So we're gonna run with it and see if this works, okay? Okay, so we're gonna squeeze some on the top and on the bottom. Now, I'm not worried about if this will last in the dishwasher because I don't have a dishwasher. I am the dishwasher. So all of my stuff gets hand washed anyways. So I'm not worried about whether or not this is gonna last, you know, or hold up in that sense, because I will just know to gently hand wash it. I have no idea if this super glue works on metal. I have no idea if this is gonna be a fail or not, but we're gonna find out because I really wanna save this cup. Well, what I wanted to be a really cool sublimation video ended up being me breaking 2 out of my 3 cups. So here we go. We're just gonna go with it, I guess. This one, I am really happy with how it turned out. I think it turned out great. Still has a handle, so that's always nice. This cup, I tried super gluing it. I let it sit with a whole bunch of glue for, I don't know, 20 minutes or so. Nothing, it just popped right off. So what turned into a cup with a handle is just going to be a cup that I hold just with my hand, because I'm not just gonna throw this away, okay? This cup was like $14, so I'm still gonna use this cup. It's just gonna have this really weird spot right here. Ooh, maybe I'll take a strip of the design and place it over that. I'll think about it. But anyways, I hope you guys enjoyed this really weird hodgepodge video and learned from my mistakes. We now know that some of these cups fit in some tumbler presses and some don't. We now know that these handles come off either really easily or I'm a lot stronger than I think I am. So we learned a lot in this video today. I hope you guys liked whatever you want this video to be. I hope you guys enjoyed. Leave me a comment down below and say hi, and I will see you next time. Ah, that's not how I do it. And my fingers are starting to stick. Okay. Oh my goodness. Why won't you stay on? Two cups that I broke the handles off. Why? What turned into a cup with a handle is now just going to be, that's the wrong lid. I'm done. I give up. Okay. I give up. I can't get this to stay. The cup wins.